As you continue to build your friends list, you may find the need to send people private messages. This is a conversation that is not publicly visible, only between you and the person you're sending the message to. There are many ways to send messages here on Facebook. The easiest way is to click on the Messages tab on the left-hand side. Once you're inside of the Messages tab, you can click New Message and then simply type in the friend's name. So let's say I wanted to type in John Smith. I can say, "Hi John, how are you today?" I can also attach a file or a photo to this as well. Right over here on the right, you can see that this gives me the ability to send this to his mobile device if I want to. I'm going to uncheck that because I don't want to send him a message directly to his phone, just his Facebook account. Then I'll hit send. Once I do that, it starts what's called a message thread. This message thread is going to show you each and every piece of the message as it goes. As John responds to me, you'll see that it pops up in the message thread, and there's also a little green dot next to John's name indicating that right now he is online. So therefore, I could actually turn this into a live chat session if I wanted to by coming down to the chat icon on the bottom right, expanding it out, and seeing that John is online. There's my conversation, the same as it is in the message window. If I choose to respond, you can see that not only does it pop up here inside the chat window, but it also pops up in the message thread as well. Anytime you want to close the chat window, just click the X, and the chat window will close. If you don't like the chat window being open at all, you can click back on it, go to this little gear right here, and say go offline. That means that you're no longer in a live chat session and you're only dealing with the message thread. I find that the message thread is a much more convenient option for people, and it's also a little less intrusive than that chat window that keeps popping open. So far, I've sent John a message, he has replied, and then I replied back. Anytime John responds, you see that it pops up right there in the thread, and I'm able to reply instantly from the box below. Private messages are a great way to have a conversation with someone on Facebook that is not public-facing. So if you don't want to post a question or a comment on their timeline, you can send them a private message like the one you see here, and you'll be able to communicate with them where only you and that person can see it. Anytime you're ready to leave the messaging window, you can simply click back on Newsfeed on the left, and you return right back to quote-unquote regular Facebook for you to continue browsing and sharing with others.